All praises to Yahweh, by Shema Mashiach Yahweh Shah. This is Tuller Nicholas with the Noble House of St. Nicholas. Today, I want to get into the Hebrew Israelite Vernon family. All the Negroes with the surname Vernon in the Americas, Caribbean islands, Europe, and all the Negroes that scattered abroad with the surname Vernon, like Africa and Canada. Before you guys were slaves here in the Americas and the Caribbean islands, you guys was royalty in Europe. You guys was royalty in England and Ireland. England was ruled by our last Negro king, King Charles, and the Stuarts. To remind y'all, the Negroes, the Hebrews, we ruled the Dark Ages of Europe for 1,000 years, from 500 AD to 1500 AD. That was prophecy fulfilled in Revelations 20:6. Blessed and holy is he that hath part in the first resurrection. On such the second death have no power, but they shall be priests of Yahweh and of Yahweh Shah, and shall reign with him 1,000 years. So from 500 AD to 1500 AD, we ruled with Christ. In the 1100 AD, we created and stamped these so-called slave surnames like Vernon as the Norman barons. In the 1500s and on, Revelations 27:8 happened. And when the 1,000 years are expired, Satan shall be loosed out of his prison. So in 1500 AD, the wild man Caucasian Edomite was loosed out of his prison. Revelations 20:8. And shall go out to deceive the nations which are in the four quarters of the earth. So when he was let out of his prison, he deceived us and made us believe that our Christ was Caucasian, our saints was Caucasian, and the forefathers, the bearers of our surnames was Caucasian. And to remind y'all, the Vernon family did not get caught in slavery in Africa. Y'all got caught in slavery in Europe as royals and nobles, and this is y'all history. The Vernon family, the Negroes, before slavery in England and Ireland. The Negroes. The name Vernon came to England with the ancestors of the Vernon family in the Norman conquest of 1066. The Vernon family lived in Normandy, where is a Norman baronial name. One of the first one on record was Roger, Baron of Vernon, circa 1030. Another reference claimed the first record of the name was William D. Vernon, who assumed that surname from the town and district of Vernon in Normandy, of which he was proprietor in 1052. Vernon Castle in Normandy was the family place of residence prior to the Norman conquest of England in 1066. The family take their name from the castle in Chartitelli of Vernon, now a commune in the arrondissement of Evrex, which gives its name to the surrounding canton, one of the most picturesque and luxuriant of the Vine district. The castle must have been strong, for Orderic tells us that in 1152, it was besieged by Louis, King of France, with a large army, and he, after a long leaguer, was fain and entered into a secret negotiation with Richard D. Vernon to raise the royal banner of the Tower. Early origins of the Vernon family. The surname Vernon was first found in Cheshire. A ship broke where William D. Vernon was granted lands by Hugh D. Avalanche, first Earl of Chester. His son Richard settled at Chipsbroke near Northwich. The Cheshire family, which had become the barons of Shipbroke, became connected with Derbyshire by the Hyacinth of Avenel's marriage with Richard Vernon in the 12th century, and their daughters and Hyacinth married to Gilbert D. Francis, whose son took the name of Vernon, seated himself at Haddon Hall in the county, and was the ancestor of the different branches of the House of Vernon. The manor of Drake Scott and the clay was included in the conquerio gifted to Henry de Ferreira, and has for many ages been possessed by the noble family of Vernon. And the metal beyond Draycott Mill are the ruins of an ancient mansion surrounded by a moat. So the Vernon family, you got notables that y'all could cling to. Once y'all do y'all dark age surname history, all the Vernons from the Americas, Caribbean islands, Europe, and all those scattered abroad, y'all point out y'all notables and say, hey, we come from those. Those are our forefathers, all right? And then once y'all do that, y'all come back to the Amashiach Yahawashah, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. Keep the commandments and get your blessing. All right, Vernon family, y'all are one family of Hebrew Israelites. Keep the commandment and get your blessing. This is Telling Nicholas with the noble house of St. Nicholas. I hope the Vernon family was edified. Shalom.